Ooh, I am a sleepy girl, my friends. Look at these dark circles. We need some makeup. Thankfully, I have just that. I'm trying out a whole load of new launches today. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. I need to cover my face. Like, comment, subscribe, all that rubbish. Let's do it. Okay, we're moving on to brows. I'm so excited to try this out because, is it here? You guys know how much I love the brow shape that literally by Ellie. And they've come out with this version. So this is called, I just threw away the packaging, Brow Texture. And as you can see, it's got like a spoolie situation, kind of reminds me of like the Refi Brow Sculpt and things like that. So we're gonna give this a go because I'm kind of thinking like if this is anything like their brow sculpts, but with a spoolie, could be a game changer. Oh, like the spoolie's like quite needly. Like when I'm like running it through my brows, it does feel a little bit stabby. I feel like I could do with having a bit more product actually like going through my brows, but maybe I just need to build it up. You can see it's giving me like a bit of a white cast right now, but I'm hoping I can like flatten that down in a second. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so the white cast does go, just a little heads up. If you need to just press it in, then it will just kind of like, yeah, just disappear. Like I do kind of just wish that maybe it was applying more product just straight to my brows as opposed to me having to like go over and over again. I do like the finish and I'm hoping this keeps my brows down. I do have trust in it because of the other brow sculpt, but it doesn't feel like as intensive as the brow shape, but we'll see how it kind of lasts. But how everything's looking, pretty good, pretty happy with that. Okay, the next I'm going in with is this Super BB Cream from Arborian. Now, I love like pretty much all of the Arborian products that I've ever tried, but I did not know they did a Super BB Cream. I've tried their BB cream, I've tried their CC cream. Did not know this thing existed, but I have it in the shade D'Or, which I believe is French for beige. Is that right? I might be wrong. But yeah, it's got an SPF of 20 and it says to apply a small amount starting at the center of your face and blending out. Okay, I'm gonna go straight in, like onto my face. Ooh, that's quite a lot of product. Okay. I'm just gonna blend that out with my big fat brush. Ooh, where's my mirror? I'm like, that is actually giving me more coverage than I thought. You see? Just here. It's gotten rid of the redness. It's quite shiny, but again, it is like a BB cream. But I'm gonna blend some more of that out. Feels really, really lightweight though. Like I just kind of feel like I'm just blending a moisturizer into my skin. Let me just change my mirror up because I feel like this one's a bit more zoomed in. It's like, it's not blending out properly almost. I don't know if I'm maybe supposed to, maybe if I just use my fingers, it might be better. I definitely think I prefer the BB cream and CC cream because they're dope, they're great. But this one, it looks like glittery and a bit weird. Pretty decent coverage for a BB cream, but I just don't know if I like how it actually sits on my skin. Yeah, I like the way it like feels physically on my skin, but I don't know, I don't really love the way it looks. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna move on to is concealer, and I have the new Power Plush concealer from Kylie. I got this in the shade 5WN. They didn't have too many shades where I was. This might be too dark. Oh dear. This might be too dark. Okay, just gonna go straight in with it. I like the doe foot. It says that it's a long wear concealer, and I actually recently did, is it even up yet? Who knows? We'll see. But I recently did a video trying out the new foundation. So if you want to see that, it's either coming or it's live. So I'll link it down below if it's up. But yeah, big fan of the doe foot. Definitely don't think this is the right shade for me. But I also think the BB cream's kind of throwing me off a little bit. A little bit around the nose. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to blend it out with the little Kylie brush that I used for the foundation. Let's see what kind of coverage you've got. Definitely looks more matte than the BB cream, which I'm actually not mad at right now. See if we can get rid of a little bit of the redness around my nose. That's not looking too bad. I feel like that's actually improved the way the BB cream looks, which is big yay. Woo! Okay, let's see what this can do for these bags. Okay, we have coverage, which I am pleased about. It might not be the right shade. I don't know if I like the finish yet, but coverage is, yeah, tick. This is great. It's like as soon as I just cover up my dark circles, I'm still exhausted, but it does just make me feel just a little bit more awake. Like fake it till you make it, you know? That's looking way better. Shiny as hell still, but that looks so much better. The finish on my skin looks a little bit better. Whew. Okay, cool. All right, so for bronzer, I have tried out like these sort of products before, but I don't think I've tried out this shade. It's the Terracotta Tan from Nude Sticks. And let's see what this looks like. Ooh, very red toned. I'm just gonna blend that upwards just to give me a little bit of warmth. See, I know so many people rave about these, but for me, they're just like too natural looking. Like, they don't give me enough, and they're expensive. So if you do want like a bit more of something on your face, you're gonna have to use a lot of product. Like that hasn't really done much. It's warmed me up ever so slightly, but not really. And if anything, I feel like it's actually maybe taken away a little bit of that foundation on my cheeks as well. Okay, so things are about to continue to be very, very shiny and oily looking right now because I do have a few cream products to try, or is it a few or is it one? It might just be one, but I have this from Lottie London. This is called their Blush Bestie. It's a pH color changing cheek and lipstick. And it's literally this yellow heart. Again, you've probably seen it all over TikTok. I'm gonna pop some of that on my cheeks. I have no idea how well it's gonna work with like all the product that I have on my cheeks, but we will find out. Oh, it works well. Oh, it's quite a pretty color. Okay, I wanna make sure that I'm not blending this out too much. Ooh, I like it. I wasn't sure what to expect from that really. Just because obviously with like having all of the BB cream and concealer on. Look, I love a pH color changing thing. Like it's been done so many times, but every time it still excites me. I'm like, yes, magic on my face happening. Yes, science. But that's a really pretty color. Like if I was to choose a blush, I would go for that kind of color. And it's not moving around any of the product on my cheeks either. Obviously I'm blending it in, but it's blending in with like whatever's on my cheeks really, really nicely. Sweet. That's a pretty color. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. I need some freaking powder though, so we're gonna move on to that. Okay, we need some powder up in this bitch. So I have this one from Laura Mercier. It's the Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Pressed Powder. Praying this sorts my face out a little bit. You guys know I love like the loose setting powder from Laura Mercier. Okay, so looks like this. Looks kind of shimmery though, which looks kind of shimmery though. Yeah, it has got like shimmer particles in it. Oh no! Just gonna make sure that my concealer's all set down. I'll start with this under my eyes and see how I go with that because I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it like all over my face. And I'm gonna take my little Huda Beauty puff. Okay, ready? Ready? Let's see. Going outer corner inwards. Oh no. It looks like really, really matte. And I'm using the tiniest amount of this powder as well, by the way. I'm not doing any sort of like baking or anything. I'm tapping it off on the back of my hand. The color is better than I thought. Like I know it's like translucent, but there is like a bit of a color to it. I feel like it does just look like creasy and cakey. And I'm upset. It's quite mattifying though, but it still has a bit of a glow to it. I guess that's kind of like where the tiny little bits of shimmer come in. But honestly, like the minor bits of shimmer isn't actually the problem. I think it's literally just the fact that maybe it's the concealer. Like, can you guys see that? If we zoom in right in there, it just looks really textured. I was really kind of hoping to like just wear this makeup out. But the way it's looking, I'm not too sure we'll be doing that today because it does just look like really kind of dodge. Bollocks. Okay, I'm gonna try my usual Laura Mercier powder for the rest of my face and see how it kind of looks with that. So just this guy here, Translucent Honey. It's not very often that this powder fails me, so come on, do your thing. Just like pressing it into my skin. That's better. Okay, good. That's definitely better. I'm still not loving like the slight texture on my skin, but it definitely looks better than everything else on my face. Yeah, like a bit more mattified, still a little bit glowy. I mean, it looks like pretty decent in this camera, and I'm not sure how it's translating for you guys in this camera, but yeah, just like up close. Texture, like texture around my nose. I don't really have overly big pores anyway, but it's just making my pores look bigger. And I'm like, why have you done that? Ooh, baby, you know what time it is. highlighter time. And I've got another one from Lottie London that is currently covered in my Laura Mercier powder. This is the Frosted Heart Multi-Shade Face and Body Highlighter, and it looks, if I can open it, there we go. Looks like this. So like super cute. I'm gonna try and mostly get the kind of like champagne-y bits. It's got a little bit of kickback. It kind of looks like a sort of, oh, it doesn't actually look that shimmery. Okay, we're doing it anyway. Let's see. I mean, she's there. She is there. It is more of like a blush topper for me though. So I'm just gonna kind of probably bring it down onto my cheeks a little bit more. Like, even though I went mostly for the champagne-y bit of the heart, it is still quite pinky. Yeah, if they do other shades that are like a bit more champagne-y, then I could be down for it. It's just, yeah, a little bit too pinky, and it's quite difficult to just concentrate on like the champagne-y bit, but it looks all right. Looks nice enough on the skin. It's added a little glow. I think it looks better than it did before. So in my eyes, that's a plus. Highlighter always saves the day. I'm now gonna set everything in place with this L'Oreal setting mist. I've seen so many people talk about this. It's the 3-second setting mist, and it's like an aerosol. You see, it's kind of like the Morphe one. Smells like hairspray. Looks like hairspray and does very much smell like hairspray, but I mean, I used to use hairspray on my face back in the day. I think we all kind of did before setting spray was really a thing. So maybe it'll kind of do the same thing, but without, you know, being for your hair. Oh, bro, it smells so much like hairspray. Whoa. Is it? I'm gonna need to look into the ingredients. Is this just hairspray? If I just bought a teeny tiny can of hairspray. It says 36 hours of no transfer. I'm probably not gonna be keeping this makeup on my face for 36 minutes, let alone like 36 hours, but I will try it again and report back. Crack a window open when you use this. Oh my God. That's literally like hairspray. Whoa. I mean, it doesn't feel like much, doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky. I feel like in theory it'll work, but I don't know how I feel about literally feeling like I'm spraying hairspray on my face all over again. All right, we're gonna go in with lip liner now. I have a ton of the new Kylie lip liners, and I think I wanna go for something pinky because I do also have this Lottie London, again, viral thingy. It's like a lip tint and lip gloss, and it's so cute. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for something kind of like pinky. This one here is in the shade Comes Naturally. And they're just wooden pencils. It's quite a nice like color to actually match my lips. They're quite dry lip liners, which isn't always a bad thing. Usually it means that they'll actually stay on your lips for longer, but it does mean you need to kind of like pass over them a couple of times. Yeah, I like the color. It's like a cool tone kind of mauve. Yeah, not bad. You can definitely get this from like Primark or something. So I don't know if I would necessarily go out and buy this and like rush out if I ran out of this shade or anything, because I mean, it's a lip liner at the end of the day. You can get them for so cheap now, but it's quite nice. I just feel like for the amount it costs, like you can definitely find this somewhere else, but I'm happy to have it. Thank you very much, Kylie, for sending it over. Do I think it's the best though? No. Okay, so like I said, I have this stuff here from Lottie London. Honestly, brands, take note, because I love this sort of fun packaging. It's like, just looks like a, you know, fairly normal kind of lip gloss here. It turns into a heart. Like, you're just asking to go viral just for this alone. So, yeah, you have a gloss on one side. I'm not sure which one's which, to be honest. I believe this is the gloss. Tiny, tiny little doe foot. And then I assume this side is the lip tint. Yeah, ooh, okay. Right, very pinky, but that's fine. I'm just gonna pop that on, and I might blend that out with a little brush. Do I have a clean one? Yes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna tap that in. Okay. Might not be the best lip liner shade that I used for this lip tint, but the color's really pretty, and it doesn't feel dry. Even without the gloss, it actually feels completely fine. I'll take a little bit more, and I'll probably apply a little bit more lip liner in a sec. So just like so, and then, yeah, you can just buff it out to make it look a little bit more subtle. I actually quite like that color. I need a slightly darker lip liner, but that's actually a really, really pretty color, and I don't normally love lip tints just because I find that they are a little bit too red tone for me, but a little bit of blending. That one actually looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with one of the deeper liners then. Which one's this? This is in the shade Lure. just to kind of blend it all in a little bit better. Right, just need to do a little bit of blending. Quite like that little color combo. Ooh, I'm gonna take a little bit of this gloss actually as well. Don't normally wear too much gloss, but let's give this a try. Just to tie everything together a little bit. I am amazed by how teeny tiny, like, the length of this thing is, which is what she said. Just a little bit of this. Ooh, juicy. All right, so for my eyes, I have the two new Huda Beauty palettes. These are the creamy palettes. I don't know how I feel about the name of them. But yeah, these are like cool tone palettes, I believe. And I think, judging by the name, I think they do have like creams in there as well. Do they? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like a kind of creamy texture. Okay. Ooh, might have to go in with this one. Look at that guy. The palettes are like look really, really nice as well, to be fair. Oh, I don't know which one I want to do. No, I've changed my mind. Okay, I'm going to do a cool toned eye. Obviously, no surprises there with this guy here. And I've already set my lid down with my P. Louise base. And I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go straight in. So I think I'm going to start off with this shade here that I already dunked my fingers in. And just wiggle that in. Oh, that's actually blending out really, really nicely. It's not like super intense, like some sort of like P. Louise like base or anything. It is very much like a cream to powder kind of formula. I do not understand what the formula of these eyeshadows are, but they're blending out really, really nicely. I've got a lot of control with them and they're very, very buildable. I'm a fan. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I'm gonna take this dark shade here, which I think is just like the same kind of situation as the other shade I just used. And I'm just gonna deepen up my outer corner because I'm gonna use some of the shimmers and stuff in a second, like right in the center of my lid. These blend out really well. Yeah, it's like, it is a really weird kind of consistency because they're not creams. They don't really feel like creams, but they blend out so much more nicely than just like a standard powder. And also the fact that they're more creamy, minimal to no fallout. I'm just gonna take a clean brush and yeah, just blend all that in together. They blend so well. Okay, I'm gonna try like this swirly one here. See what that looks like. Oh, that's way darker. What? Well, thank God I didn't just put that all over my face. I think I'm gonna set off with this guy in the middle. This nice shimmery glitter that doesn't actually, it's not actually picking up too much pigment. It's more just like a topper. But yeah, I'm gonna pop some of this on right in the center. Oh, it looks good on the lid though. Like the actual swatch like doesn't look that impressive, but it's like a really nice subtle like wash of glitter when you actually put it on. I like it. That's really nice. I'm liking this palette. Like slightly different textures than what I'm used to, but the colors, the way everything's applying, really, really good. Like super easy to apply as well. It's just like really pretty and sparkly and I just love it. I think I am actually gonna do a little bit more of like a slight halo eye. I'm just basically gonna like bring it around into my inner corner because I really like how that shimmer's sitting in the center of my lid. I wonder if they'll be coming out with more like versions of this palette with like more pops of color. Okay, I'm now gonna take, I think I've already tried this before, but I've forgotten, but I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty Longwear Eye Pencil. They just sent it with the new palettes. So I'm gonna do a little wing with that. I do also have this brown one, but now I'm kind of tempted to do the brown one, to be honest. Let's have a look. How brown is it? How now, brown cow. Yeah, I'm doing the brown one. Okay, so I'm literally just gonna run that through my waterline. If I want to darken it, then I can with the black. Just get it right on in there. And I want to kind of like, yeah, just smoke it out a little bit. Run it along my lash line and then smudge it. I'm basically just doing like tapping motions and a little bit on my lower lash line. Just kind of like in between my lashes, just so it looks a little bit grungy. And then yeah, I'm just gonna take this little random ass flat brush and just smudge everything out. Just kind of messily. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I can't remember if I've tried this kohl pencil before or not. I know I love the liquid version. This looks good. Even if I have tried it before and I've already said that I like it, still like it. Cool. Okay, I still need to do a little bit more smudging. We're not quite even right now, but I'm gonna go in with mascara first and kind of see where we're at. So I have another somewhere Kylie product. Very like Kylie heavy today, but I've got the Kylash mascara. So let's give this a go. I've heard a few people say a few good things about this. The wand looks pretty basic, to be honest. Look, doesn't look like anything special. Let's see what you got. Give it a wiggle and blink into it. Seems like quite a dry formula. Very dry formula, like barely even doing anything to my lashes right now. Okay, getting there slowly. It's not doing anything overly special, like it's fine, but it's not giving me much length. I've had a few of my lashes snap off recently, which is fun. I think it's just from just being a bit clumsy and probably not taking off my false lashes properly. But yeah, it's not adding that much length. It's adding a little bit of thickness, but I think that's mostly down to the fact that it is just like a dry formula. Yeah, it's like, I'm not too fussed on this. I've seen so many people, and granted, some of them might be ads, but they're like, this is the best mascara ever, oh my God. And I'm like, is it? Is it? What is it? Yeah, like this is actually, I'm not loving this. If anything, it's making my lashes look shorter than they normally do, which I'm not sure how that's overly possible. I wonder if it'll look better like without my contacts. Will it? This is weird. Maybe I'll do that. Like, I'm really not loving this makeup. Guys, took my eyes out. Really don't like it. Oh, it's so annoying because I was really looking forward to trying loads of these products and so many of them disappointed. Let's flip like a positive spin on it though. What do I like? I like the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I wasn't sure if I actually did like it or would like it, but I do actually quite like the Byerly brow texture stuff. It has actually kept my brows in place quite well. Not like the brow shape, but it's still pretty good. I like the PH blush, that was cute, and the Lottie London lip tint. That was very, very cute as well. But yeah, a lot of the things, honestly, just a little bit disappointed by. Let me know what you think of this makeup look as it stands. I think you already know my thoughts. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it here for today's video. If you enjoyed it or if you found it helpful or entertaining or whatever, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you and I will see you in the next one. Bye.